Hey everybody, it's Red Friday. Remember, remember everyone deployed. If you got a, if you want to go to Vegas, stay at the uh, Aquarius Casino. $1,200. Just put in the code Red Friday. All you got to do is be a vet or a dependent of a vet. $1,200 for a week uh, at the Aquarius Casino in Vegas. Anyhow, we're here at the county jail. It's almost shift change, so we're out here filming to audit, see what happens. So we'll take you and show you around. So right here it says no public access, law enforcement only. As you can see, I'm here on the public sidewalk, so I can film anything that I can see from public. So we're focusing on holding the government accountable today, and we're here at the jail. This is where they held me for a week on a $2,500 bond. This is where they've sent me over 35 times when I've been kidnapped by the government for using my constitutional rights. So that's G54 9GK license plate. So now he's just like staying there, frozen, probably calling in backup. So he's making his little turn. So remember everyone deployed. It's Red Friday, presented by Aquarius Casino in support of vets and our war fighters all across the country. Are you planning to go to Vegas? You need a place to stay? Consider the Aquarius Casinos. $1,200 for a week. All you got to do is put in coupon code, the promo code Red Friday. Make sure that you let them know that I sent you. So this is actually a return audit. Every time we've done an audit, no matter what auditor we had for the Constitution, they always come out and tell you, like, you got to get out of here. So here's a county official coming from the Pima Federal Credit Union, and that's his truck right there. See if he walks across. Yep. Filming, it's my constitutional right to film anything I want in public. So if you don't like it, don't work for the government, go into the private sector, go apply at McDonald's. Vaping while driving. Here's another one right over here. So like I said, it's about shift change, sometime between like 1 and 3 o'clock. So usually when we do this, like, okay, so like they're backing off over here. So see, there he goes in his little government vehicle. Oh, hey, Richard 75. I'm just here auditing outside of the Pima County Jail where they always imprison me for doing what I'm doing right now. So they're about to have shift change. So I'm right here, if you want to see, like right out here on the public sidewalk. So I'm not even on the whole thing. I'm just on the public access right here. Oh, cool. Thanks for like supporting me all the way from Norway. I actually got friends in all over Europe. So like, thank you for supporting us out here. And not only is it like a constitutional right here in America, but it's actually, you know, a human right across the country. If you can, keep an eye out. If you see me disappear, go ahead and do a call out. But it seems like they're not really caring at this point. So far, like this is the audit that we've done where like they're not gonna openly like try to come after us. Maybe they've finally done some training and learned. So that one has a handicap sign, license plate. Good to know the government's like giving jobs to the disabled. So remember, if you're gonna be in Vegas, check out the Aquarius Casino. Stay there for a week for only $1,200. Just put in the code Red Friday. Let them know that you heard it from me. They're Squad 403. So whenever TPD drops someone off here, that's $250 a day that our local city taxpayers have to pay the county jail for having people here. $250 a day. But if you stay for more than 10 days, they ship you down to Nogales, Arizona. Then you got to figure out how to get back up here. So there's the credit union. So I actually have a friend in Belfast. He's always keeping an eye on me. So here comes another one, bigger truck. Look at this. This is like a $35,000 to $45,000 vehicle. Yes, I'm auditing right now. So I'm on the public sidewalk right here. They're doing shift change. So, like so far, they had like a person come out talking on the phone, like trying to identify me, see who I was. Didn't come talk to me. Just stood from a distance, then walked inside the jail. So as you can see, pretty partly cloudy day, pretty sunny. It's about 70 to 80 degrees out here. Looks like we got another guard going home over there. Hello, would you like to identify yourself?
Why are you out here filming people?
Because it's my constitutional right to film anything I can from public, anything I can see from public. It's a constitutional right according to our creator and according to the Supreme Court. So why do you got a problem if you work for the government having a spotlight put on you?
I didn't say I had a problem. I just asked you why you were filming.
Because it's a constitutional right. And the best way to hold our government accountable is to put a spotlight on our government. So do you want to identify yourself? So I'm supporting our Constitution, and if you know anybody that's a vet, have them go to the Casino Aquarius website. For $1,200, they can get a week just by putting in promo code Red Friday. How's that for a good deal? A week at a Vegas casino for any vet just by putting in a code. Support your Constitution, support your war fighters. Well, thank you for your service. All right, thank you for your service. Stay safe. Huh?
You still didn't tell me your name.
Well, you could call me Joe Citizen. You could call me Uncle Sam.
Okay. Were you
Huh?
a veteran?
Am I a veteran? No, but just about everybody in my family is a veteran. So putting support behind our war fighters and my family.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So there's another $250. So here we got someone walking over. So here we got someone doing surveillance. So things seem to be slow. He's over here talking to some of his coworkers. There's also a TPD a patrol car over there. G25 9FR for that transport van. See if we could get a closer shot. There we go. So here's another vehicle going in. That's G637 THF. That's G655GY. Transport. We got two more walking over here. Getting a little dark as the clouds come over us. A little breeze just picked up. Look, another free man. Also, this is presented to you by United Arizona News Service. Look up United Arizona United News.com. On there, you'll find all of our local auditors and constitutionalists. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Hey, Whitebeard, good to see you. Smartest man alive in Arizona. Thanks. I hope that's true, but I'm not sure. There's probably lots of people smarter than me. And you got to be smart if you've liked and subscribed to my page. Look, there's one of our constitutionalists right there, driving by with his flag proudly displayed. And so, for people that don't know, our jail here is extremely overcrowded. There's mold in there. There's broken plumbing. The air conditioning doesn't really work. You got 3 or 4 people to a jail cell, to where you don't even have any walk space. You got to stay on your bed every day, so people are packed in. They're according to a lot of people that I know who've gone through this jail, there's a lot of spaces that have. Hey, look, she's supporting our constitutional right to take pictures. So that's it. Wheelchair 927N supporting us, taking a picture of her own. So that's CLA 5466 driving by. Look, someone's coming into work. That's AM T775. And so everybody that works here, like when I've talked to them, they actually say overcrowding and underfunding and underworked, understaffed is something that they can control, and that they're not responsible for. So they say don't bring it up, otherwise we'll lock you down and put you in isolation. So here's another one coming into work. That's CCR00466. So we've been out here 33 minutes now. Nobody really, like outside of the drivers leaving, nobody really asking any questions. A little bit of surveillance picked up for the purpose of securing the jail, but not really anything saying that they're really trying to focus in on me. But as you know, it just like takes one bad apple for like this whole audit thing to go wrong. So there's another one coming into work. Whitebeard, like if I go on um Whitebeard, I could go, like they don't want like under the whole thing, like don't want people videotaping on their property. So like they got like security protocols, but we could go ahead and like check it out, see if they say anything, you know what I mean? I know over here they have signs saying like no trespassing, like if you're law enforcement, we're gonna arrest you. Arrest me for what? Going on and tax taxpayer paid investments. Like when I was in here, they were actually telling me like if you think you're gonna like make it to where this place isn't going on, you're wrong, because there's billions and billions of dollars at work keeping this place operating, and there's people who will pay to make it bigger and greater than what it is. So if you see back here, this is actually where they like take people in. They also have some of the yards where people go out and play right there. So right here, service only vehicles, No pedestrian traffic. So now we're going to go on the property, see what happens. So this is where they kick you out right here. They don't operate the property window really anymore. They have you go to another location about 5 miles from here. So this is the property window where they keep all the property. So this is them, huh? I'm just showing everybody what the jail's like from an outside thing. It's called a First Amendment audit. So, can you identify yourself?
You have to go up front.
All right. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Like, because they're overstaffed, they're understaffed, severely understaffed. Um, Two people don't show up to work. That puts the whole jail on lockdown. They got like 3 or 4 people to a cell. The piping doesn't work. The air conditioning doesn't work. There's a lot of blind spots where the guards like putting hands on people. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be on an Arizona United News Service. Arizona United News Service. You go to ArizonaUnitedNews.com and it's all on there. Thanks. Because we need it because, like, they throw way too many people. So, like, every time they bring someone in here, the city is billed $250 a day. So if you're in here for a non-dangerous crime, like maybe you were smoking weed, maybe you were sitting on the sidewalk or sleeping on the sidewalk, it's going to take $250 a day to keep you in here, where your safety is at risk, where they don't have enough stuff to operate. You do more than 10 days here, they send you to Nogales. So there's a lot of people in town like that are trying to find their families, not being told that their family member, because they were here for more than 10 days, was shipped down to Nogales because it's only $110 a day down there. Then they got to figure out how to get back up here. No, it's ran by the Pima County Sheriff. And it's funded by the Pima County Board of Supervisors. So, like, any issues you have with it, those are the 2 people you want to contact.
Well, it's terrible what they do to people's families. There's a phone call, commissary.
Yeah, and the family that owns the commissary, they're actually part of the Pima County Tea Party. Yeah.
They're probably doing this to charge all kinds of money. They pay for food.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
And then, like, each of the meals in there is less than $1.25 a day. And then they're charging like $5 or more per minute for phone calls.
But in Washington, they purposely only gave so many calories too, so that people would be hungry. It was they said it was a tool of control.
Yeah.
That should be against the law. In town, in my grandson's car, they're keeping it for 10 days for no reason, just to collect money. Now, if one person dies of this car, loses his job.
Yeah, and one of the things federal studies have shown if you take someone's transportation away to where they don't have the right to travel, that makes them 10 times more likely to remain poor and under hardship.
Yeah, you're back in the system. Right back in jail. Well, thank you very much.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Thank you. Stay safe. So main jail entrance, visitation, cash office, bonds, payments, property window, inmate release, report to serve time. So this is the front lobby of the jail. Cash bonds over there. Visitation over there. Guard coming into work. All right, we're back. What's up? Well, can you show me the policy? Well, if they can meet me outside, I don't feel safe being around law enforcement without this, because I've been beaten up and traumatized too many times, including in this jail. So if you can have someone come out and take a report, I'd appreciate it.
Well, what do you need a report on?
All the times I've been falsely imprisoned here, all the times I've been assaulted here, all the times I've been harassed by people in this jail, including my property and my money stolen by this jail.
There you go. I ask you to turn that off. Once you turn that off, what's history? None of us here are officers. We're civilians.
Well, you're still being paid in accordance with.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Please turn the camera off. You can turn around and leave. At this point in time, sir, you're being asked to leave.
Well, I'm going to step outside, but I want a supervisor to come talk to me because I need to file a complaint against the abuses I've been faced in this jail. I don't feel safe being around the government without my camera. So as you can see, that's how they treat you when you have a camera. Now there's no thing out here on display that says you can't have a camera. But look at all their cameras. Like there's a government monopoly going on here. See, still nothing saying that I can't film. Can you show me where it's displayed out here that I can't film? Can you show me where it's the sign's displayed? Because legally, you got to display the sign. Where's the sign that says no filming?
You can film out here all you want at this point.
Well, show me what.
Sir, this is private property. You're going to film. You're going to have to go.
I thought this was a public facility.
You still got to go out to the road.
I thought this was a public facility.
Keep going.
Can you show me a sign where it says I can't film here? Can you show me the? Can you show me?
Turn around so you don't fall.
Can you show me where it says I can't film here? Because there's according to the Supreme Court, there's a. What's up?
Keep going to the sidewalk. Keep going.
So you're saying this is a private facility? This is not.
Your pants before you fall.
Well, maybe you should stop checking out my ass.
All right. Keep going. Keep going.
So can you show me where it says I'm not allowed to film here?
Keep going.
Can you show me where it says this is a private facility? Can you
This
identify?
is what you gotta do. Go down the sidewalk, keep going, because if you don't leave, we're gonna
Well,
call,
I'm on
we're
a
gonna call
public
TPD.
sidewalk.
We're
Call
gonna call
TPD.
and they will arrest you for trespassing.
Well, I'm on the
You
public
don't have
sidewalk.
permission. Listen,
You can't say I don't have the permission to be
go.
on a public sidewalk.
now go away.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Okay, let's go now.
Fuck you guys. Show me where it says that I can't film here. Show me the sign where it says I can't. Show me the sign where it says I can't film.
We already asked you to go off the sidewalk.
I'm still not on. No, I'm on the public sidewalk. As you can see here, I'm on the public sidewalk. U.S. Codes 41, Section 241. Huh? They're saying this is a private facility, not paid for by taxpayer money, and they're saying you're not allowed to film on the property, but they won't show any paperwork saying that you can't do it. There's also no sign saying that you can't do it. They're saying they're a private facility, that they're not taxpayer funded. They operate, yeah. Well, like that's what they try to say these days, is that the government is its own private entity. That's what we're all trying to ask. If the government's its own private entity that's not here to serve us, then we shouldn't have to pay taxes to it. Thanks. What do you think of the jail? What do you think of the jail? Overcrowded, understaffed. Yeah, like they think they got qualified immunity because like we need to get rid of this like whole thing where that says they got what do they call that, probable cause, because probable cause is all based on law enforcement's just on their whole discretion. So if they think anything is wrong or abnormal or is suspicious, they have the right to like they think they have the right to detain you and to prosecute you. So that's what, like a black guy in a white neighborhood, that's a poor person. In a rich neighborhood, that's a gay person in a church. Like, what's going on here? Like, probable cause, it's based on someone who's been brainwashed and a paid slave of the system to try to go after people. So this is the jail saying that I'm not allowed to film on a public property, that this is a private entity, truth, tell me more about that 1983 lawsuit. Like, what's the conditions for it? So without any paperwork and without any signs, they told me I couldn't um, go inside or on the property filming. Oh, they don't care about the Constitution in the city. Like, nobody in the government supports the Constitution. Like, all these people here in Arizona working for the government, they're like communists, they're dictators, they're fascists. Like, they just don't care what the law says. They think they are the law. Like, if they could, they would assault you in front of the mayor and council, in front of Trump, if they thought they could get away with it. Like, that's what we're dealing with. Oh, I'm doing an audit here at the Pima County Jail. They told me I can't film on the property and that I can't talk to them while filming, that I can't film in their lobby. I told them, well, I'd like to speak to a supervisor. I'd like to see that in paper. I'd like to see a sign where that whole thing is available, because I don't see any signs. Didn't see any paperwork. So they had like a whole army come and walk me off the property, threatening to even have TPD called if I remain on the public sidewalk. Hey, Nightcrawler, I'm here auditing the jail. They're not doing anything to me out here on the public sidewalk. I went on the property and went into visitation to audit there, and they responded really quick that I had to leave or they're gonna kick me out. So there's $250 more coming in. All right, thanks. Yeah, like like I got unlimited data, but like it gets slow sometimes and choppy. CFC 7330. Oh, hey, Clash. Thanks. Um, hey, Clash. I was just like inside there. They kicked me out saying that you can't film on the property. Hello. Yeah, because it's my constitutional right. You don't you don't like working. You don't like having a spotlight on you. Don't work for the government. ARY 8138. We're in Tucson right now at the Pima County Jail. CG 58. So we got some eyes right over here. Hey, David, yeah, I can do a shout out for your daughter. What's her name? Truth God Allentown, Tucson, Arizona, Pima County Jail. So we got some eyes on us right over here. So let's go put a better spotlight on them. Okay, Story, shout out to you from your dad. Happy birthday. Good luck with the new year. Shout out to you just for like being awesome. I'd be doing better if you guys weren't violating my rights. Can you keep a distance from me? I don't feel comfortable with government within 5 feet of me.
Don't get close to that street.
Well, don't approach me.
Well, I'm here to help you out because you need something here. You need something here?
Yeah.
What?
I need you guys to follow the Constitution. I need you guys to stop overfilling this jail. I need you guys to stop the hazardous conditions. I need you to stop the understaffing. I need you to get rid of all the blind spots. I've been placed in here for what I'm doing now over 34 times. And nobody here will investigate or take my complaint when I'm arrested for filming in public like I am. According to your staff, I can't film on the property or in the visitation area. There's no paper. They refuse to identify themselves. They refuse to show me any paperwork that says so. And there's nowhere on the building out here where it says that you can't video record.
Are you a veteran?
Am I a veteran? Does that matter? Do I only get constitutional rights if I'm a veteran?
Hey, no, listen, sir. I'm not going to argue.
Are
with
you a veteran?
I am.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank
Did
you.
you know as a veteran you could get a week for only $1,200 at the Aquarius Casino in Vegas. That's 1 week for $1,200. All you got to do is use the promo code Red Friday. What do you think about that?
Sounds pretty good.
Now, nowhere else can you get a
Hey,
week
I don't
in
need questions.
Vegas for $1,200.
I agree. I don't know your name, man. They
Well,
just
you
told me-
don't get to know my
Okay,
name.
listen,
Would you
listen.
like to identify yourself? Because your policy and the law states
Okay,
if
do
you
you want-
work for the government, you got to identify yourself.
Okay. Mag, that's why I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Department, Pima County Sheriff's Department, and they told me that you were out here, you may need something. So I'm coming out here to see if you need something. Do you need anything?
Yeah.
I can't help you with the things that you said, okay?
Can you investigate the people in this jail
for what? I mean,
for crimes against the public?
do you know the number to the Office of Professional Standards?
I know that I know that professional standards is compromised.
Well, I don't.
So
know.
you want me to go to a compromised unit?
I don't know any of that. But what I'm saying is,
Well, maybe you should investigate your own professional standards. Because is it professional standards for Officer Perez that works here in visitation to tell me I can't record on a public sidewalk?
listen. Can I tell you something? If you think there's a problem, if you just give me a minute to talk, I'd like to talk to you for a second. If you think there's a problem or you've been mistreated here, call the Office of Professional Standards. That's where you can make your complaint. Okay? But what I'm going to ask of you is don't harass the people that.
Well,
are coming
I'm
in.
not harassing them.
No.
I have a right, a constitutional right to put spotlight on my government. I have the right to redress grievances. So if they don't want my spotlight put on the jail or on any member of your department, they can go work in the private sector. They even said that this jail is a private entity, that it's not a part of our public government.
Right.
So can you tell me, is that true? Does all of our taxpayer money go to this private entity? Is this a private entity? Are the people working here part of a private entity that's not part of the government?
Everybody that works here works for the King County Sheriff's Department.
All right, so why would people that work here
Sir,
identify themselves as a person that works for a private service in the private sector
Listen, I'm not.
while wearing a county sheriff uniform?
Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm just going to say.
All right, you want to arrest cops for
Can I talk for 1 second? If you.
well, like that's the thing. Our government talks too much. We want action from our government. Can you please identify yourself?
Dominguez, 539.
They've asked you not to come on the property. Just please not come
Well,
on the property if you have anything. to
I'm
say,
a
okay?
taxpayer. Why can't I be on a property that I paid for?
If you have a business to do here, then
I do have business. I'm doing a journalist project.
Careful with the street, sir.
So you guys don't like journalists? You guys want to lock up journalists for putting a spotlight?
I just got released right now. They put me in a hole for 27 hours. They didn't feed me. They made me drink water out of the sink. Fuck Pima County Jail on my dead granny.
How many people were in your cell?
It was a fort. They put 5 people in a 1-man cell. They got me fucked up. I told that they put me in a
Yeah, all. Wow. Did you let them in? You know what you do? You lock your door. They tell you, you ask them if they have a warrant. If they don't have a warrant, you tell them that you're an armed citizen. If you're armed, they will not come in your house. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. You too. Stay safe. Yeah, like they all believe like this, like they all want to be part of a secret government. They don't show any kind of accountability. They don't have any sense of of transparency here. So now they go back in to talk, have another tyrant moot thing. Look at this right here. I wonder why cops die. Is it because nobody in government supports the Constitution? Nobody in government supports any kind of transparency? No kind of accountability? Is that what this is about? Like, this is why officers are falling. It's because everybody in the government doesn't support the Constitution. They don't support transparency. They don't support accountability. This is why officers are falling, because like we have no accountability. Look at this. You heard the people. There's 4 people to us, 2 cells in here. They got 1 guard to every pod. They got piping that doesn't work. They got places where there's blind spots. Anything can happen. Guards can put hands on people in blind spots. Right here, this is where they put all the mentally ill people. You got mental illness, they arrest you because you're not on your medication, you're hearing voices or you're having delusions. This is where they put you. Look at this. How much would you say that vehicle's worth? 20,000, 25,000, 15,000? Impala. Look at this. It's a Sheriff Impala. $250 a day each time they put someone in here. $250. But this is the only place in the county where, like, if you need meds, it's like $10 to see a doctor, and it's $10 to get your medication. Anywhere else in the United States, like you're getting medication, it costs $100 or more. Especially like having a $25 or $50 copay. Here, $20. Any meds that you might need, $20. And guess what? According to all the national studies, we're number 1 for charging people. We're number 1 for incarceration. We're number 1 for arrests. $250 a day. Look at those. There's 6 windows there. There's 6 windows there. Each window represents 4 people in that cell. $250 per person. Yeah, it's a good business here in Arizona. Like they like have so much business, they're outsourcing it to private corporations. Like half of the staff in this jail are outsourced to different corporations that make bank. So all they say is, we're going to call the cops. We want to call the cops. If you come and talk to the government and don't listen, we're going to call the cops. Really? Calling the cops because you don't want to listen to the government. I wish I had a dime for every time they told that to me.
You talking to me?
Why can't I be on public property? I do have business. I'm on a journalism project. Can you tell me why you don't want journalists on the property? Well, can I get someone to investigate me being assaulted in this jail? How am I harassing people that aren't even coming out of this building?
Watch out, there's a car. Just do your business from the street, okay? Thank you. Or from the
So why don't we have our government do business from the street?
Do it from the sidewalk, sir. I'm asking you nicely, please. I don't care if you record all you want, but do it from the sidewalk. You have no business.
So what's the difference between here and there? I do have business. I'm on a journalism project.
Well, let me see your credentials.
Which one do you want?
Oh, okay. Which one has your name on it?
Both.
I don't see your name. Okay. Do it from the street, okay? Thank you. Do it from the street. I appreciate it.
If my taxpayer money goes to pay for this place, I should be able to come on this property and do journalism
Listen.
on this property.
Listen, there's people doing things here, okay?
Yeah,
And-
there's people doing things all over the world.
Right, and I seen you walk up to a couple of people, okay, and they can take that as
The
harassment.
people approached me.
Okay, please do it from the sidewalk. I'm asking.
Well, can you do your job from the sidewalk?
Please do it from the sidewalk.
Can you do your job from the sidewalk? So if I'm bothering people, why do you keep coming out here? How am I bothering people from out here? BAJ3440. Stop being a Nazi! hear that ambulance? There's like a person that works for the government that's going to a real situation. So, like, I even showed them my press credentials. They wanted to take a picture of that shit. I'm like, I'm not letting you take a picture of my corporate information. Look, there goes TPD. They don't even care. Like, they know, like, I'm doing what I'm allowed to. There goes one of our constitutionalists still proudly putting on his, displaying his flag. We're here at the Pima County Jail. Thanks, David. You too. And shout out to your daughter's story once again. Thanks for your support. All right, so we're gonna go to the gates over here at their entrance exit. He's the doc. So everybody here, we're still here at the Pima County Jail auditing. They don't want anybody on the property recording. Total audit fail. And you can see here they got like people standing out just to keep an eye out. Cabby Joe, yeah, there's been a few escapes from here. Usually it's because like they don't look at people's information and like release the wrong person. Like if you got the same name as other people, they usually profile you. Especially if like your name's Johnson. For some reason they like manhandling Johnsons. Sheriff's Department, one way. Yeah, Cabby Joe, like this is why everybody's saying that we need a revolution. They just don't want the bloodshed for the revolution. They'd rather dance and sing and paint towards the revolution. Like, show me a revolution that's happened through peaceful means. You know, like that guy in China that like stood in front of that army full of tanks. Some journalist took a picture. They never deal with cameras. I mean, do you see all the cameras around here? They deal with cameras. They just like having a monopoly on records and cameras. Red, white, and blue. Blue for the truth and the loyalty to a nation. Red for all those whose blood was shed for it. White for the purity of human rights and innocence and the support of pure humanity. Yeah, they also said that they that this is a private entity. That everybody that works here is private and the jail's private. Then the detectives came out and said, no, everybody that works here works for the government. Well, then can you go tell like hold the people responsible for saying that they work for a private entity? No, you'll have to call professional standards. Well, last time I checked, professional standards was compromised. So you feel good about sending me to a compromised unit? Well, we don't know anything about that. Oh, so there's another communication breakdown in the government. Like nobody knows that professional standards, or what they used to call internal affairs, is completely compromised. Like you follow orders with beating people down and illegally arresting them, they'll give you a job in professional standards. I had a TPD sergeant openly say that he hated me and would buy a t-shirt that says "I hate Anthony Potter" if he could find one. And I asked professional standards. So is that professional standards for someone who works for the government to say that they openly hate someone that they have an oath to serve and protect? Well, we're not sure about that. We'll have to look it up. Like if you were watching earlier, there was a woman in a car. Like the cops came in, like with the didn't even have a warrant. Like had them all staying outside their house with their kids in the cold while they go in and search. No search warrant. You heard another guy just got out of jail. They got them 4 deep and one guard to every pot. They're feeding them meals that are less than $1.25 a day. And like you consider the cells. The cells aren't much bigger than one of these parking spots. You know what I mean? So imagine like you got 4 people like right in that parking spot right there. No walk room. You put like the bunks, you got 2 people on the floor, so that when you're sleeping at night, someone gets to take a piss like they're right by your head. Look, they're saying that I'm keeping them from doing their jobs. Really? How? I'm out here. They're inside. At least the birds get to fly free. Yeah, they always take my picture. That's so they could like email it around, figure out who I am. And then like once they do, they're like, oh, that's Potter. Damn wizards, all these Harry Potter people, like, they hate Potters, they hate Johnsons, they hate Browns, they hate Gonzaleses, they hate Freeman. Well, Cabby Joe, it's medical, weed is medical here. And we have it, like I have a thing called Safer Arizona. I was one of the Pima County coordinators getting signatures. Like we raised less than 1,000 signatures, and less than $1,000 got about 75,000 signatures to try to go to decriminalize it. But we didn't have enough volunteers, we didn't have enough funding, like we only got half the signatures we needed. So it's medical here. It's decriminalized in Nevada. It's decriminalized all along the West Coast. It's medical in New Mexico. It's a human right in Mexico. It's decriminalized in Canada. Like, if you think about that, and the U.S. has the patent on it. You know what I mean? Like, our government has the patent on weed. China has the patent on solar. So part of the reason solar is so expensive is you got so many middlemen between here and Beijing, between here and Hong Kong. But I could tell you, like, we got a bar here called Sky Bar, and it's also like there next to it is Brooklyn Pizza, and there's 4th Avenue Yoga right there. They're 3 separate businesses, but all invested by the same guy known as Tony Brooklyn. So like he paid like all the money to like have all 3 of those businesses ran off of solar. Pizza's like starts off at like $3.50. So like anybody who's a drinker, they could like get like if you got $15, you could do a yoga class and then go across the street, get pizza and cheap beer. Not a bad deal. $15, yoga class, a slice of pizza and a beer. And it's all ran off of solar. And then I guess Huelo Canelo just went solar too. That's a local Mexican restaurant featured on like the Food Network and on a few other food shows. Got a little bit of a cough. Was out in the rain this weekend filming. So I've been upping my weed intake, upping my vitamin C, like sleeping a lot more. Hey 700 Club, we're in Tucson, Arizona at the Pima County Jail. Hey Ryan Huber, good to have you on. Thanks for your support. Everybody, if you can, like, subscribe, share, mirror, tell other people about it, ring the bell. Whitebeard, yes, I will obey, 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 obey and believe, and you will get everything you need. Obey and believe, and you will get everything you need. I don't see how people can hate Bao. Huh? Oh, just filming? Like they don't want, they already said that they were gonna call the cops for me filming the jail. Cause it's my right. Well, like that's what they do, right? Say we're free land and then arrest people for using their constitutional right. That's why we got like all these war fighters going overseas to fight to like keep people imprisoned here?
I know. You could probably do better things. I would think. Good luck.
Thanks. Stay safe. Just eh, like just be like Johnny a weed seed. Just like go anywhere there's like government spaghetti and like poke your hole in the soil and put one of those really good germinated seeds right there. If you're on the East Coast or like in 85% of the country where it's like icy, like don't do that just yet. Like, I just tell cops it's a human right. I haven't got TTS yet. I want to get it. I just need like someone to tell me how. Like, I like TTS. Like, I was with Bao. Like, it showed me like how like more entertaining these things are when you add TTS. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy. Bootlickers, like that should bootlicking shouldn't be like shouldn't be allowed. Like everybody these days wants to be a bootlicker. Like obey, believe, and be a bootlicker. Piggy, piggy, oink, oink. So it looks like as long as I stay out here and don't go inside, they're not really going to do anything. They just like are really being Nazis about being inside, but like I'm not even on the public sidewalk right now and they don't care. You know what I mean? So we got a wave out of that one. That's nice. Yeah, see, like right over there, we got a little watcher. Hey GFY, Cop News. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being on here. Bao, the whole thing about Bao is he is on here more than anybody. He streams more than anybody. He edits more than anybody. He's doing this more than anybody. Like, that's Bao. You know what I mean? Like, that's Bao. Longest streaming, longest running. Always on here.
Glad you're recording, because I told you to stay off of the property. It is now, for your recording, 2:54. If you come on the other side of this wall again, I'm going to arrest you for trespassing. Okay?
Trespassing on what? Public invested
on this
property?
okay?
Is this public property?
Sir?
Is this paid for with public things?
At 2:54,
Can you tell me why I can't do
Okay.
journalism here?
Thank you.
This is a constitutional right. I have the right to redress grievances. And here they come all the way out here to be a peaceful assembly, a First Amendment Nazis. I'm right here on the wall. So as you can see right here, just like Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall. Cops trying to make me fall. The sidewalk's actually behind me over here. Donkey endorphins, I do not consent. I never consent. But when you tell them you don't consent, they're like, hey, we're gonna rape you. The government's gonna come and rape you. Like you don't consent, but the government wants to rape you. As Trump says, there's rapists among us. There's rapists crossing over our borders, over our lines. There's rapists. Well, I don't consent. Well, we're going to rape you. The U.S. government's going to rape you. We're going to rape you. The Pima County Sheriff's Department, if you don't consent, they are going to rape you. The piggies want to rape. The piggies want to rape. You would think this is Viking wars. Rape and pillage, rape and pillage. Rape and pillage the villagers. The government wants to rape and pillage the villagers. You can't be on. This is public property. We are paid with your taxpayer money. You cannot film in the face of government. You cannot come on the property jail or we will put you in jail. Like, what are they going to do? Trespass me from the jail and then place me in there? Like, how does that work? We're going to imprison you in the place that we trespass you from. So that as soon as they arrest me, like, they arrest me for trespass and they put me in there for trespass. And you know, Arizona was actually the first state that made weed illegal in the whole country. We were the first. We were the ones that changed the name from cannabis to marijuana. Blame it on the Mexicans. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Bowel is a shit load of what? You come into this jail with money, you will always come out without money. So a coin is like depending like did you guys hear my like Bitcoin or my crypto coin update? Bitcoin Cash is down, Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is up a little bit. Right now it seems like the best cryptocurrency is Carrot Bank. That's where like their whole cryptocurrency is based on gold bullion, starting off at about $10 a gram. Let me know if you want to invest in that. I can help you out. And coming later this year will be the first Carrot cryptocurrency bank opening in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, it's buffering a little because I ended up getting a cryptocurrency news update. That and like it updated me that like Tucson Police Sucks is currently live at 240 North Stone. Clash with Bow is live. Mike Blue Hair just went live. I'm still here. So now I'm on the public sidewalk. Bus stop. Remember, everyone deployed. Aquarius Casino in Las Vegas. Think of it. If you're a vet, you could go, and you're going to be in the Las Vegas area. Go to Aquarius Casino, and you can get a week stay at Aquarius Casino for $1,200. Nowhere else will you get a price in Vegas for a whole week for $1,200. Just put in the promo code Red Friday. Let them know that I sent you. Yeah, I know a few people in there. There's a friend of mine. He's a vet. He's in there. His last name is Winkerman. He's in there on gun charges. And he's actually a tranny. Shoot, if I could afford what they charge the calls from this place, I would definitely stream it. Like, you're talking about a good $6 per minute. I just can't afford that. Like most of the people who know people in here. Yeah, they charge like $6.50 per minute. That's like $4.50 just to connect the call. It's outsourced telephone contract. Same one that they have in like all the other places. So my battery's dying, so I'm gonna be getting out of here. Gonna charge up, and then I'll be live somewhere else. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being on here. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend. Do the same thing with Tucson Police Sox, El Charro Negro, Arizona Auditor, East Valley Transparency, James Freeman, and Mike Bluehair, and share the footage, and so many more. So I'm out of